Good morning, dear students. This is your teacher Neelam Helawat, and we are doing the chapter 2, the microbial world. So far, dear students, we have talked about the different classes of microorganisms. We have talked about the bacteria, we have talked about the fungi, and we have talked about the algae. Now, in this particular video, dear students, we'll be talking about the microorganisms named as that belong to protozoa. Okay, protozoa. Right, everyone? So let's understand what exactly protozoa word means. This word protozoa, okay, this word protozoa, it basically means little animals. Okay, what does the word protozoa means? It means little animals. Okay, and this is basically a plural word. Protozoa is a plural word. Singular word is protozoan. Now these organisms, they are unicellular. Now who will tell me what is unicellular organism? Correct. Means they are made up of one cell. Unicellular organisms means they are made up of one cell. Okay. Right? They are the organisms they are made up of one cell. Second most important characteristic is that they do not have cell walls. Means their body is not covered by a cell wall. And they do not contain any chlorophyll. So they cannot perform the process of photosynthesis. Right everyone? तो इनके अंदर chlorophyll भी absent है, तो ये photosynthesis नहीं कर सकते, means they cannot prepare their own food. So they are basically heterotrophic organisms. What they are? They are heterotrophic in nature. Okay, they do not have chlorophyll, they do not prepare their own food. That is why we are calling them, they are heterotrophic in nature. Okay, they are heterotrophic. Means they depend on other organisms for their food. And one of the examples is Plasmodium, right? So they in heterotrophic nutrition there is they are basically parasitic, means they live in the body of the another organism. They may be ectoparasite, they may be endoparasite, and one such example is Plasmodium. Okay, I'm again repeating, they are unicellular organisms. They do not have cell walls. They do not have chlorophyll. So they do not perform the process of photosynthesis. They are heterotrophic in nature, right? Now, in addition to this, just look at this. Again, I'm repeating, they are heterotrophic, and the most important, they are aquatic in nature, means they are found in water. And the two best examples that you've heard about is amoeba and paramecium. So this one is amoeba and this one is paramecium, right? I know that you must have seen amoeba somewhere. In lower classes, you must have studied about it. Amoeba has very irregular shape and it moves with the help of its false feet that are pseudopodia. While paramecium, it is surrounded by small structures on the outer surface which are called as cilia, which helps in its movement, जो उन्हें motion में help करती है. ठीक है बेटे? Okay, some more examples you can see. Trypanosoma. Have you seen trypanosoma? Yes. So trypanosoma bears structures which are called as flagella. Trypanosoma जो है बेटे, उनके अंदर जो structure होता है वो होता है flagella. अमीबा जो है उसके अंदर false feet होता है, pseudopodia, एंड पैरामीशियम के अंदर आपके सीलिया प्रेजेंट होते हैं, जबकि ट्रिपनोसोमा में आपके फ्लैजेला प्रेजेंट होते हैं एंड देन हेल्प इन देयर मूवमेंट. Some more examples as you can see. Okay, Euglena you can see, Stentor you can see, Difflusia you can see. So these are a few examples, more examples of protozoa. Now coming to the last category, that is fifth category, which is called as viruses. Have you heard about viruses, anyone? What is the current example? Current example, the latest example of virus. Yes, coronavirus, which is spreading in not only in India but all over the world. Okay, And these viruses, they are very, very dangerous, right? And if you remember, viruses, beta ji, they lie on the borderline of living and non-living. Means there is a debate over this concept, whether they are living, whether they are non-living. Some of a group of scientists, they assume that they are living, while others says they are non-living. And the two examples which are given here is influenza virus, chickenpox virus, as you can see here. Chickenpox to dekha hai na apne? Small dots. As you can see in this child, there are small dots which appear on your skin. That is chickenpox. Yeah, this is also called by a virus. Okay. Now let's study the viruses in detail. Let's study the more characteristics of the viruses. So viruses basically, they are tiny organisms. They are very small organisms, and they cannot be seen with simple or compound microscope. जो viruses हैं बेटा, हम उन्हें simple और compound microscope से नहीं देख सकते हैं. We require some special microscopes to just observe them, and these special kind of microscopes, they are called as electron microscope. तो हम बताइए, हम viruses को किस microscope से देख सकते हैं? We can see the viruses with the help of electron microscope. Okay, and they are also surrounded. देखिए, उनका कोई particular cell structure नहीं है बेटा, but they are surrounded by a protein cover. उनके ऊपर एक प्रोटीन कवर होता है जिसको कहते हैं कैप्सिड. इस प्रोटीन कवर का नाम होता है कैप्सिड. सो वायरसेस के ऊपर एक प्रोटीनियस कवरिंग होती है जिसको हम कैप्सिड कहते हैं, एंड दिस प्रोटेक्ट्स देम फ्रॉम द एक्सटर्नल एनवायरनमेंट. एंड एज आई टोल्ड यू, दे आर ऑन द बॉर्डर लाइन ऑफ लिविंग एंड नॉन लिविंग, राइट? कुछ उन्हें लिविंग मानते हैं, कुछ उन्हें नॉन लिविंग मानते हैं. लेकिन व्हाई वी आर सेइंग इट? बिकॉज जो वायरस है बेटा, it only behaves like a living organism once it enters inside the living organism. ये तभी एज ए लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म की तरह बिहेव करता है जब ये ऑर्गेनिज्म की बॉडी के अंदर चला जाता है, और अंदर जाकर इट यूजेस द मशीनरी ऑफ द होस्ट फॉर इट्स मल्टीप्लिकेशन. जब ये किसी होस्ट की बॉडी के अंदर चला जाता है तो ये होस्ट की मशीनरी को यूज करता है मल्टीप्लिकेशन के लिए. ओके, क्लियर बेटा? और इसीलिए हम कहते हैं कि दे आर ऑन द बॉर्डर लाइन बिटवीन लिविंग ऑर्गेनिजम्स एंड नॉन लिविंग थिंग्स. और ज्यादातर जो वायरसेस हैं, दे आर हार्मफुल टू ह्यूमन बींग्स. दे आर पैरासिटिक इन नेचर एंड दे कॉज लॉट ऑफ डिजीजेस इन प्लांट्स एज वेल एज इन एनिमल्स. ओके, देखिए जैसा कि फेमस एग्जाम्पल जो है आपने सुना होगा, दैट इज फ्लू. So that flu or a common cold is being caused by a virus which is called as influenza virus. Again, polio you must have talked about. Polio आपने सुना है, polio, dengue, chikungunya. These are all diseases which are caused by viruses. Now, apart from this, there are some viruses, beta ji, that infect the bacteria. कुछ ऐसे viruses हैं जो बैक्टीरिया को भी infect कर देते हैं. Okay? ऐसे वायरसेस हैं जो बैक्टीरिया को इन्फेक्ट कर देते हैं. किसे इन्फेक्ट कर देते हैं बेटे? बैक्टीरिया को इन्फेक्ट कर देते हैं. तो दीज वायरसेस, दे विल बी कॉल्ड एज बैक्टीरियोफेजेस. सो व्हाट आर बैक्टीरियोफेजेस? द वायरसेस दैट इन्फेक्ट द बैक्टीरिया. ऐसे वायरस जो बैक्टीरिया को इन्फेक्ट करते हैं उन्हें हम कहते हैं बैक्टीरियोफेजेस. ओके, लेट्स सी सम ऑफ द पिक्चर्स ऑफ द viruses. See, hepatitis virus, polio virus, as you can see these pictures, bacteriophages, the viruses that infect the bacteria. Okay, can you see the pictures clearly? Okay, very good. So let's come to your homework for today, beta. First of all, you will be making notes of this topic, right? And then you will read the page numbers 25 to 27. And if there is any doubt, any query, if you feel, you can discuss those problems with me, okay? Okay, bye everyone.